What makes React even better if we pull in additional components and capabilities into our existing React application? And there are really popular options. And the most popular options available, we're gonna go through those really quick. At the very top, number one for React is gonna be definitely gonna be ShodCNUI. Now this is so popular because of what it does. It's amazing. It basically builds your app for you. It gives you a vanilla UI interface with every possible component that you would need to be presenting to a user, so that way that user can submit requests for more information or, you know, continue to browse. Maybe they even need to make decisions and they click a button. You can see why ShodCNUI is the most popular, because they just take care of a major part of an application, which is all the UI parts. It's really clean too. Oh, neat! I recognize this. They have an example playground that you might be familiar with. For example, OpenAI's playground for their API and playing with their different models. That's excellent. And the great part is they built it all for you. So all you have to do is copy and paste it, and now you've got fully implemented React components in UI as well. It's just fantastic. We can see why this is by far the number one add-on for React. Excalidraw. This is another fantastic integration for React. If you're using React and you want to add in a virtual whiteboard, Excalidraw is the one for you. Let's check this out really quick. Oh, hey, I was playing with this earlier, even reminisced. Very nice. It remembered my scribbles from earlier. It's a fully built, ready to use open source library, and it's just like if you're gonna need a whiteboard or any kind of drawing, it's ready to go. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Oh, nice. They even got some nice built-in automatic text to flow diagram technologies. Ooh, there's an AI option too. Let's try out their AI feature. Client makes requests to see if it can generate a nice chart over here. I'm kind of curious. Oh, it did! It works! Wow, that was easy. Actually, I might want to keep the... I often need to make diagrams like this. This is really straightforward. All right, this is going into the bookmarks. Next.js is the premier, most popular, all-encompassing, full-stack React framework. This is the place to start. If you're starting a new project from scratch and you know you're going to want React, you're going to have a more advanced application, and you don't want to have to make decisions about server-side and other tech, Next.js is your choice. Definitely, let's go with Next.js. Let's walk through a little bit what Next.js is here. Yep, used by the world's largest companies, Next.js enables you to create high-quality web applications with the power of React components, and it's full stack. It takes care of all of it, which is great. So there's very few decisions that you need to make. It's even got the new fancy React server components. No, that's so cool. Add components without sending additional client-side JavaScript. We're getting fancy. I tell you what, this is the future. So Next.js takes it to the next level where you would be developing normally in React with JavaScript or TypeScript. Next.js is going to be full end-to-end and including orchestration, so that way you can deploy your application straightforwardly, even to Vercel and to other endpoints. Under the hood, Next.js abstracts automatically all the tools needed for bundling, compiling, and even making deployment very straightforward. They even include best practices for security and configuration, and they make it so individual developers and large teams can easily work together on the same Next.js project. It covers end-to-end all the features that you need for your application. So in the world of React, you're going to definitely want to take advantage of Next.js. ZooStand is a state management solution that you can import into your React application. The idea is that it is very lightweight and simple, that helps streamline but also adds minimal overhead to your application. When you're building React apps and you've got a front end but you also have server backends, you need to be able to make sure that that data is synchronized and the client has the most up-to-date information represented in the data space, but also in the user interface. ZooStand is a small and fast, scalable, bare-bones state management solution, but provides a really nice to use API. So it says ZooStand is not boilerplatey or opinionated and has enough convention to be explicit and Flux-like. It takes care of a lot of the challenges that we run into: zombie child elements, React concurrency, and context loss. Ooh, that sounds bad. Yeah, you don't want that. That would be pretty terrible. Super easy to install. npm install ZooStand. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got our ZooStand create, which is going to allow us to put basically anything we want. You can create your store, put any data you want in here, and then you also have some functions that manipulate the data. So we've got the number of bears. How many bears do we have? Currently 0. We can increase the bear population. Looks like it sets the bears to +1. We can remove all the bears, bring them back down to 0, or we could just straight up update the bear count with any number we want. And then in your component here, you can simply say, fetch my store data, the number of bears I have, and return your template. That's wonderful. I love that. And you can even have a button here that increases, right? Because you want to increase your population, so manipulate your store. Increase population, on click, the button will increase the population. It'll run this function that you stored in your state. Okay, I can see why ZooStand is I mean, that was really straightforward. That is amazing. It's clean, it's simple. I'm trying to think of ways that I would optimize or improvement. This is as concise as you can get and very powerful too. This is wonderful. Refine, I can see why this is on the top list for the most popular React component, React frameworks. It's all in one, all-encompassing. React is a really powerful, framework. And if we look at what we get here with Refine, is sort of a bit competing a little bit, just a bit, with ShodCNUI. It's just a bit, because with ShodCNUI, you've got all your UI components here built in, all that you need. But I would say Refine takes it a step further, and it is trying to build, full encompassing common style applications. Like you can have a full CRM. Ooh, that's okay. I can see where this is going to be very useful for us. If it's got all the UI all pre-built in and ready to go, or even e-commerce, all right. Ooh, order delivery, nice. Human resources application, all right. DevOps dashboard. Okay, this is really powerful. So build React-based internal tools, admin panels. All right, so if you're building, internal company tools, this will be fantastic. But you could also build whole businesses with this. You can start as a starting point using Refine, using their templates. Oh, they've got a bunch of templates. Let's check these out really quick. Oh, they have quite a few. This is very nice. Okay. CRM, food order delivery, business-to-business admin panel. Oh, a swag store, all right, so you could sell merchandise, all right. Pixels, wait, hold on. It's a fun app built with Refine, Supabase, along with real-time features. Okay, so it's an interactive example. Invoice generator. Oh, sweet, okay, so you can bill your customers. A fun Windows 95 admin style panel. This is pretty great, so you can click on this. It's gonna give you sort of a ready-made, pre-built application that you can then tie into a backend and have it populate the UI using your own database systems. Oh, there's a live demo. All right, let's check this out really quick. Oh, nice, okay. Got some nice charts and graphs here. Got a map. Okay, so it's got all the components that you need. This is great. A calendar, some components. Okay, so some to-do lists, some progress. All right, lists of companies and contacts and things like, well, because this is a CRM, right? So we need to know who all the people that we are currently working with, contacts. All right. What happens if I click the phone button? Oh, okay. So you could plumb in, you probably have to add, but you can plumb in these buttons here. What happens if I delete? Oh, let's delete it. I don't think it's going to be permanent, though. It's going to be like just an example, right? No! Tracy's gone! There's no more Tracy! I'm going to try deleting Corey. Let's see what happens. All right, deleted Corey. Now is Mr. Ron here at the top when I reload the page. What do you know? Let's take a look at the source code really quick to see what's under the covers here. They go further than I was thinking. They even include what looks like server integrations. Oh, whoa, okay, so they've got a schema. Not just a little bit of a schema, but a huge schema. If you are being very, very serious about building something robust here, then Refine is going to be the place for you. They've got a lot of examples. That is a lot of examples. Okay, I can see why this is on the top list for sure. So if you haven't seen it yet and you want to check it out, Refine is it's all about that sweet spot between low code and no code for starting from scratch for heavy create, read, update, and delete applications. So they've mostly built everything for you, end to end it looks like. So this could be a place to start to where you can just sort of slowly modify over time and then leverage what they already built.